Hello there, it's Sean, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about guaranteed placements. And what this term means is quite simply, if you are a closer or setter and you're doing your research, you might have seen a lot of these programs that teach you how to be a closer or setter. At the end of the program, they are promising this thing, guaranteed placements, which is they're going to place you into a vetted business, which is a business that they have personally examined themselves to make sure that, okay, the offer sells, the lead flow is great, the calls booked, the quality is high. So you coming in as a closer or setter, you're simply replacing a part of the process that already works. And I have to say, if I have just started my career, if let's say I just started my career today and at the time of this recording, it is April 2025, this would be a really attractive condition for me, and I would really think about it. And I know people that sell this condition as an upsell or as part of the program, or they're going to charge an additional 500 or even a few thousands just to place you in the business. And it's something that's really attractive, and I would really think about it. If it's I'm just starting my career, I would. Except that I didn't start my career today. I have been in this space for more than 7+ years, since 2018, and all that time it has never been something, guaranteed placement has never been something that I choose to believe in. And my rationale is very simple. And I'm going to list a few examples so that you can see what I mean. And you may or may not agree. And I understand that some of you may have actually found some success with this guaranteed placements. And if that has been your experience, feel free to chime in and share your story, your experience in the comments below. But the way that I look at it is like this, okay? And let's say you are the business owner. Let's say you are the business owner and you've just done, let's say, an online program that teaches you perhaps how to refine your offer or how to build in certain marketing or sales assets, right? Imagine this, that at the end of the program, they promise you that, okay, you're doing an online business course, and what's going to happen at the end of it is we're going to give you guaranteed clients. Now, how does this promise sound to you? Guaranteed clients. And so when the clients actually come to you because they have been secured by this company, what are they buying? As in, do they come to you because they know, like, and trust you, or because you bought this guaranteed sale? And in the first place, what is a guaranteed sale? How does it even work, right? Are they coming for you because they know, like, and trust you, or because you bought this thing, right? And another example, let's say you are a lawyer. Why would you need a guaranteed client? If you're a lawyer, you should be good enough. You build your portfolio, your name will be out there. People will come to you because you are good, not because you bought a client, right? And the client who has been bought by you, right? Are they here in this business relationship because they know that you can get the job done, or because you bought them? Or if you're a doctor, do you need a guaranteed patient? No, right? It's the same logic. You should be good enough. You should have been given the skills, or you should have been training in the skills to help you land opportunities. So I'm not saying that all guaranteed placements are bad, or all of them are bait and switch. That is not what I'm saying. If you are really interested in this condition, okay, the best you can do before you actually invest those, few hundreds or few thousands into this paid placement is to simply check ask for a referral, like someone in the program. Say, do you have, someone that's a client, a successful client that is not your sales rep, that is not an affiliate, that does not get paid, does not get a commission for speaking with me? Did they experience success with this thing? Can I just at least understand what are some of the success stories that has happened with this? Because I have spoken with a lot of closers and setters, and these are the experiences that they have shared with me. Some of them actually paid thousands, up to 5,000, not for anything. It's not for the course, it's just for this placement. And when they are like, I've done the program, I've done everything you told me to do in the program, I passed with flying colors. You said you're going to place me, right? And I've passed your assessments, I've passed your tests, your certifications, everything, right? Why am I being told to wait and wait and wait. It's like, do you not have companies that you promise that you will place me? Do you not actually have that list of companies? Or like, am I not prepared? Did I not pass your criteria? Like, what's happening? Why am I always being told to wait? And when is it going to actually happen? Then all that time, I could have go and hunt for my own opportunities, right? Why did I have to pay for this placement that then I have to wait forever? Some of them, they rephrase. They're very smart. They say that actually, you know what? It's not guaranteed. It is conditional, and you have to fulfill this criteria, and you have to hit this KPI, and you have to do all of this, and then we will place you. So that's why I say before you invest all that money, check exactly what do you mean. Okay? And then there are some they will actually place successfully. So this one, the companies did fulfill. Okay, so they did fulfill their guaranteed placements. And initially it went well. The first week, the second week, they booked calls, they made sales, so it was all going great. And then suddenly, this is beyond the control of the promise. This is even beyond the control of the company itself. The company will say, well, we are going through some changes right now. We need to adjust our offer. We need to tweak our offer. Or then some of them, we are going on vacation for 2 weeks. Or, we are refining our funnel. We're upgrading our software. Whatever the reason is. And then again, the closer or setter has to wait at home because conditions change. And I can tell you, in our space, conditions are always changing. Right? And another perspective for you to think about is, again, if you were the business owner, would you hire a closer or setter? A, because they did a program and just a program and they bought the guarantee? Or would you hire the closer or setter because when they reached out to you, they showed you, first of all, what's unique about them? What is their personal brand? How can they be of value to you? What are some of the work that they have done? What is their portfolio like? What are some gifts or upfront value that they can demonstrate for you first, free of charge? It's like a proper introduction. And you get to see what they are about, rather than what they have bought to land a role in your company. If you were the business owner, can you share with me who would you actually hire? Because now I'm a business owner myself. I'm not going to just hire someone because they bought a placement. I want to understand, first of all, who they are, what are their qualities like, what they have done, how good they are, can they actually handle the leads and calls and prospects that I send them their way. I don't actually care if they are certified. I don't actually care if they have bought a guaranteed or conditional placements. You see what I'm trying to get at here? So the essence of what I'm saying is that it has always been about substance. Okay, it has always been about substance. Then if that is the case, why? Why do people still are willing to pay and buy these things? Okay, because the attractiveness of this term causes their mind to short circuit, and it's very difficult to think. And even I myself, I am so attracted to this promise that, oh wow, I can get an amazing opportunity and I can get results fast. I can get results right away. It stops me from thinking, well, can I actually close? Can I actually reach out to a business owner? I'm a closer. Can I actually close them? Because I am a closer, right? Can I close them to let me close for them? Right? So in the long term, substance always wins. In the short term, the shortcut looks fantastic. It looks extremely shiny, extremely promising, until you actually experience the waiting, the change, and then the conditions that will always, always change. So my question to you is, instead of buying guaranteed placements, it could work once, it could work twice, and then what happens? Long term, what is the real guarantee? Okay, you are the real guarantee. If we were to lose everything tomorrow and we had to start completely from scratch, okay, my question to you is, can we make contact with a qualified business owner? get them on a call. And I've uploaded a lot of these interviews where these business owners, they are 7, 8 figure business owners, and they had no idea who I was. I cold prospected them. And there they are on the interview with me. Because to me, if I'm a closer, why can't I get them on a call? Why can't I close them to get on a call? So I've uploaded all my conversations, my screenshots with them, even the recorded interviews with them itself, okay, to show you that if you are someone that actually lives this, right, you have actually done it. Okay, if you're currently in one of those mentorship programs, okay, just ask, okay, do you have any examples of videos or screenshots or demonstrations of you're not a guru, right? You're not a sales coach that you are right now. You're like me, you're starting from scratch. Can you show me how would you actually hunt? Like, what are the steps that you have done? Can you share it with me? And any interviews that I can look at, so I can learn how to navigate through the learning curve. And the onboarding phase, how do I know that it is the right company? How can I build, a great relationship with the leaders inside, the existing members? How can I prime myself so that, when I set or close, I do this full time, or part time, how do I manage my lifestyle, my hours? How do I balance it all? It's very overwhelming. And then when I start taking call after call after call and start producing set after set after set, what is it like? Can you guide me? Because if there's none of this and all they're saying is do my program, buy this, pay me, $2,000, 3,000, and at the end of it, yay, you're gonna get an opportunity, even though you are new, even though you have no experience. All this vetted business at 6, 7, 8 figures, they will hire you just because you have a certification, just because you have bought this placement. You don't need substance, you don't need to practice, you don't need to role play, you don't need your personal brand, you don't need the actual skills, to overcome, to frame the call well, to clarify their goals, to bring out their real needs, to talk about urgency, to summarize the call with clarity, to present the offer, walk them through all the deliverables, make sure that it's a mutual fit, walk through any spouse or time or money objections, or no need. Just study the program, buy a placement, and you will be successful. So if the promise is too attractive to be real, take some time to really, really think about it and ask for these things, because this section here is what actually happens in the life of a full-time closer, or not even full-time, of a professional closer. We need to understand how to hunt. We are professional salespeople. How can you tell me we don't know how to prospect? How can you tell me we don't know how to navigate interviews? How do you tell me we don't know how to, navigate through the onboarding and then the actual working phase when we are doing 4, 5, 6 hours a day? Right? So ask for the real stuff, okay? And do not be blinded or tempted by things that are difficult to really put into perspective. Okay, so I hope this clarifies my understanding of guaranteed placements. And if you are at a phase in your journey where you're looking at this and you still want to go for this, go ahead and give it a try. Okay, if it works, if it doesn't work, just reach out and let me know. Okay, if there's anything, okay, that doesn't require my personal time, a resource, a quick question, or whatever it is that you feel that I can help you, just reach out on social media and send me a message. Okay, otherwise, any comments, questions, or feedback, just drop them below, and I will see you in my next video. Cheers.